Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Suvis Prasad, Sales Advisor West, ExxonMobil Lubricants Private Limited. Can we have a big round of applause for Suvis?
Thank you, Yogesh, for that amazing welcome. I hope I am able to do justice to the time allocated. But good afternoon, all. I am Suvish Prasad, fortunate enough to represent ExxonMobil India in this wonderful forum, a room full of industry stalwarts and thought leaders. My compliments to the organizers for doing 2 successful editions, and from the look of it, this also looks like a massive success. Also, my agenda during the day would be to take everyone through what ExxonMobil is doing in the country and what we have been doing across the globe. At the same time, give you a little perspective about how we want to position ourselves as a lubrication partner of choice in this ever-evolving ecosystem of manufacturing in India. So without much ado, that's my agenda for the day. And as Yogesh just mentioned, I am a Santa Claus in a suit who will be giving some giveaways as we progress. And as in exchange of your attention, those giveaways are something that you'll cherish for a very long time. My marketing team thinks talking too much is boring, and hence they gave me some very interesting videos to start the presentation with. On this slide, it's just a verbatim textual slide, but what we read here is a 150 year of heritage of my brand that I'm representing on the stage today. 150 years, I'm sure every one of us would appreciate that talks about 6 to 8 generations. And that 6 to 8 generations of expertise, and that too globally assimilated, gives a lot of inertia, gives a lot of command, gives a lot of technical knowledge repository that we would want to bring to your shop floor, that we would want to bring to your operations. And the ultimate goal of doing all of this is to be a partner of choice rather than be a regular lubricant supplier like the 100 others that you would visit or get visited by every day. Starting with off a video, I hope the audio works.
Quality will win. Believe it.
With this statement, Hiram Von Everest opened a sales meeting in Rochester, New York in 1879. Despite growing competition from cheaper, inferior products, Everest refused to compromise on quality. With this same commitment, he founded the Vacuum Oil Company in 1866, a business built on new petroleum-based lubricants and his patented vacuum distillation process. Soon after, 600W cylinder oil and other vacuum oil lubricants were being used to make goods and move them around the world, helping to push the Industrial Revolution forward. The company's dedication to lubrication services began in the 1890s, when vacuum started offering on-site application expertise, as well as instructional booklets that preached the 3 R's of direct lubrication.
The right one, in the right place, at the right time.
Hiram Everest's company became part of what is now our company, ExxonMobil, and his adherence to the highest standards of quality lives on in what we do every day. Employees and distributors, equipment builders and customers, working together to keep the world moving. Our lubricants have not only kept pace with machine innovation, they've enabled them. In 1877, inventor George Selden nearly gave up on the first gas-powered automobile before we provided an oil that would not burn up or break down. We supplied lubrication for the first electric generating station, which lit up the world. In 1901, we developed our groundbreaking DTE oil to handle the special demands of a new engine from Rudolph Diesel. With help from our marine lubricants, the Mauritania set the transatlantic speed record. After 7 predecessors had failed, Charles Lindbergh counted on us to keep his one engine running 1,000 miles from land. In the 1940s, we created Mobil Oil 95, so a 500-ton telescope on Mount Palomar could rotate friction-free and give us the stars. And that's where we headed, by keeping key components moving on space shuttle missions. We reached these milestones and many others, not by going along for the ride, but by making breakthrough discoveries that redefine the power of lubrication. After discovering polyalpha olefins in 1949, we led the way in developing synthetic lubricants that make high-performance engines and machinery reliable. Today, the world faces new challenges, and together, we'll drive innovation to keep the world moving. Hiram Everest's belief that quality wins has, without question, stood the test of time. After 150 years, it remains a defining characteristic of our products, our people, and our success in the future.
So this video was absolutely not designed to sync up with the event theme. And as we all identified from the previous panelists and speakers and all the industry leaders, that quality is the bedrock, quality is the bottom line, quality is something that is non-negotiable. Same is what is in our DNA as a brand. Quality and innovation is what Mobile has been representing for over the years, year on year and across various countries. We continue to innovate not only for the globe, but very customized for all the countries that we operate in. Going forward, I'll also take you through what ExxonMobil is doing a little bit in India and more focused on the mobile lubricants part of business unit, which is where I come from or I hail from. If you look at the value chain of oil and gas, ExxonMobil has been present across all the parts of this value chain all through its inception. Be it finding new oil and gas wells, developing them, producing oil out of them, bringing them to the refineries, refining various products that we use in our day-to-day life, starting from lubricants, fuels, aviation fuels, etc., 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 to plastics, polymers. We do have some very established and large and global brands across the globe that are present here in India as well, which comes from the house of ExxonMobil. Although those brands may not be visible every day, but they create a huge and valuable impact to our daily lives. So if you look at the left side of the busy slide, you'll see that there are three functions that are governing the corporate strategy, or that is how the ExxonMobil Corporation is divided, where upstream covers all the production part until the refining and everything. Product solutions is all about refining those products and bringing all these refined products to various markets and to the end customers. And very interestingly, we have a third function, which is low carbon solutions. We would have heard a lot of hullabaloo or a lot of noise about how energy needs have been changing, energy needs have been evolving, and then the energy basket has been changing. A lot of our competition did try a lot of things only to realize, this is all there in the secondary news and reports, only to realize that oil and gas or the traditional or the conventional fuel will definitely remain very predominant going forward as well, as far as the energy basket is concerned. So the criminal is not what comes out of the ground. The criminal is what comes out of the tailpipes or the exhaust or whatever the carbon gets emitted. ExxonMobil is leading this space as well, where we are capturing a lot of the carbon gets emitted from the conventional energy sources and then putting it to productive use or storing it in a way that it reduces the impact on the environment. So sustainability remains again a foundation principle for us, and also preserving the mother nature and keeping it safe for the generations is one of the founding principles that we operate on. In India, we are present predominantly in the lubes, gas and chemicals function. Gas, of course, is a very new entrant. Maybe around 10 years back or 12 years back is where we predominantly started entering this market, and all the pipe natural gases and all the industrial gas that we use. Somewhere the supplier to those gas in a big way is ExxonMobil Corporation. We have been in this country in various forms for the past 100 plus years. A very interesting conversation I had with one of my distributors or retailers at one point of time when I joined the organization was, "Sir, Castrol ka mobile kitne mein milega?" And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you are a distributor. How can you talk like that? That's a competition brand. We don't mention competition brands while we talk. But what he meant was, what is the cost of the competition brand? So Mobil in India has become synonymous to oil, just like Colgate is to toothpaste. Interchangeably used, the legacy continues, the brand continues. And that is, I'm very proud about the fact that we are interchangeably used with what oil requirements are, or when your operator or when your mechanic goes to a shop, or when your operator comes to you and asks for your lubricants, he interchangeably calls the lubricants as mobile. So we've been present there for quite a while. Investments are increasing day in, day out. From our employee strength of less than 1,000 people, today we have more than 5,000 people working in our Bangalore center. And very fortunate and very proud to say that India is right now engineering for the world for ExxonMobil. We have engineers, the STEM candidates, who are based out of Bangalore, who are not only analyzing and researching, but also doing a lot of Tier 3, Tier 4 technologies with global oil and gas wells present across the entire spread of the earth. Moving ahead, it's a busy slide. I would just want you to focus on few highlighted points here. What I wish to highlight through this slide is that we have an absolute control of the value chain. So lubricants, from what I represent, is basically a composite of base stocks, additives, and all the process engineering that comes along. Very happy and very fortunate to say that 6 base oil refineries is that ExxonMobil operates directly, alongside a lot of JVs that exist globally and all the third-party arrangements that we have. But these 6 base oil refineries give us a lot of competitive advantage as far as the value that gets built into the product, because we control the product, we control the raw material, we control the process of manufacturing, and as well as the distribution and marketing of it. So, and the products are global slate, nothing is customized for any country. We bring the global products to each and every country that we operate in. And of the 195 countries that are recognized globally, we operate in 161 of them. 1 million samples a year, and that's a huge number. These million samples are not about reactive maintenance, but also a lot of times about predictive and preemptive maintenances, and also identifying how best to reduce the total oil consumption, or how best to enhance the efficiency of the partners. We have some state-of-the-art labs, which many of our competition or many of industry players still can't boast of, spread across globally. And these labs bring across technical services and capabilities that will help each of our customers and partners to overall reduce their total cost of lubrication by doing a lot of analysis. So oil is somewhat a synonym of blood in our body. The analysis that we do gives us a lot of symptoms, gives us a lot of predictive intelligence on what we can do. And our labs are very well equipped to do that, not only in India, but across the globe. I'm sure everyone would have taken note, and that's a hint. So again, a busy slide. Sustainability forms a centerpiece of our whatever we do, right from our production capabilities to how we distribute it, how we market it, how we capture our own waste as well as greenhouse gases, etc., has been very key to our operations. And ExxonMobil technologies are also, I would say, technology transferred to a lot of oil marketing companies across the globe in the practices that we do to reduce the overall impact on the environment. Very interesting fact. So, wind energy, a focus segment for a lot of governments across the globe. So, there must be 100 established lubricant companies in this on this Mother Earth. And of that 100 established lubricant companies, there is one company which powers 25% of windmills. So we occupy a massive share in the wind segment, as you can see from the slide. Not only does it represent sustainability, but windmills are something that is very complex to operate. They are at a height. It is not easy to reach there every day. The maintenance practices have to be very bang on, and it has a lot of nuances. So you only trust someone high up there in the sky who is very reliable and who will not let you down. So Mobil is very fortunate enough to power more than 25% of installed global wind turbines. And something that we realized very early on as a brand was that equipment builders, or OEMs that we all know them as, they are the centerpiece of the manufacturing ecosystem. And we believe that they are changing this world and progressing mankind every day, one machine at a time. Mobil has been associated with equipment builders and OEMs across the globe for 100+ years now. If you look at the photo on the slide, this photo was taken somewhere 100 years back in Germany, where the first OEM seminar was done by Mobil Oil Company. And it still continues to focus on the engagement and the association in a lot of capacities, be it nameplate mentions, be it preferential endorsements, be it top of the stack list. So we do continuously engage with the OEMs, not only in getting recommendations, but also on their R&D front. So the new machines that get developed, a lot of times our technical application expertise do get built into how the machine would function and operate, and what is the kind of lubricant that is needed to power these equipments. And we still continue to believe in this process. We will continue to push through this process as India progresses, as India develops. A lot of homegrown OEMs would also come out, and we would look forward to partner to all those OEMs, and we are continuously doing it. Some examples of how we have been engaging with a lot of OEMs. These are on the slide. You will see a couple of wind grades and then a hydraulic grade, which are recommended by various equipment manufacturers and being told to their customers. In fact, a lot of warranty period machines continue to use Mobile without a doubt, because the assurance and the quality that we bring along is unparalleled. Again, as I just mentioned, some nameplate capacities or capabilities that we have. This takes a lot of effort, to convince an OEM and to convince them to tell their customers that this is what we recommend you put it, and this is what we send it along. So alongside their own brand, we try to ingrain our brand into their offerings, and that gives us a lot of heads up as well as creates a trust and a belief and a reassurance in front of the customer that the value and the money that they're paying for has a lot of value in it. So again, my marketing team, I have some great marketing folks. They think that I'll be speaking too much. They've again inbuilt a video into it. That's our offer to the local market. It quickly summates of what we have been doing from the product front in India and what will come to your shop floor or is at your shop floor.
India is racing towards becoming the world's third largest economy, with manufacturing set to contribute 25% of GDP by 2030. But this ambition demands precision, efficiency, and reliability, giving Mobile the opportunity to empower Indian manufacturers with world-class lubrication solutions for seamless operations, like with the Mobile Vectra slideway oils that ensure accurate, repeatable movement of advanced machine tools by reducing stick slip and wear even under heavy load. In a first-of-its-kind CMTI standardized study, Mobile Vectra Oil Number 2 improved positional accuracy up to 24.9% and cut vibrations up to 19.8%, ensuring excellent surface finish on the components and increasing machine tool life. Mobile Velocite series of spindle oils improves precision, reduces deposits in your high-speed spindles, and improves equipment longevity. Mobile Cut series of water-soluble cutting oils not only extends tool life, but also results in components that are immaculate, with precise finish protected in the long run, and ensures operator safety with a stable sump life for a long period. Mobile Met series of neat cutting oils delivers precise machining performance due to its excellent lubricity. The anti-mist technology improves workplace safety and provides clear views of the tool and workpiece. Here is a quick summary of Mobile Premium Lubricants and how they enhance machine performance. Mobile Vectra Oil Numbered series that ensure accurate, repeatable movements of machine tools. Mobile Velocite Oil Numbered series of spindle oils for improved precision and machine longevity. Mobile Cut series of water-soluble cutting oils for extended tool life and precise component finish. Mobile lubrication solutions go beyond just providing top-notch lubricants. We also provide additional machine care benefits in the form of predictive maintenance, real-time insights, and end-to-end support via Mobile's comprehensive services. Machine XT delivers doorstep lubrication services. Solapur app enhances coolant performance. And Mobile Connect makes ordering and tracking effortless. From large OEMs to SMEs, Mobile powers India's manufacturing revolution, delivering precision, performance, and reliability. Trusted worldwide, made for India, to help India make for the world. Mobile lubricants, powering progress, empowering India.
Some key takeaways that I have from the slide is that Vactra, one of our champion products that we have globally, very nameplate recommended product, very known name. We wanted to reinforce the same into the Indian markets. And is when we did some studies with CMTI, as you would have seen. Those are our slideway lubricants. And what we observed was Vactra, to its nearest competition, has given a great positional accuracy as well as lesser vibrations. And it definitely translates to lesser rejections, better surface finishes, and overall productivity increase for our users. Now, no great product is successful without an even greater service. Mobile brings you the world-class services to your doorstep from years of assimilated technology leadership. We bring these services basis our experience that we have globally, as well as some edge of the market technologies that we have developed internally or through our association with various third-party providers who are very resourced and skilled at what they are doing. What these services bring to your table are again more than reactive. There are predictive and preemptive maintenance practices that these can help with, and also doing a lot of root cause analysis, identifying the best practices, helping you. So basically what I want to emphasize through this slide is we are a lubricant solutions provider. We believe in bringing down the total cost of lubrication. Interacting with anyone from mobile, you will always realize that we don't talk about lubricants, but we always talk about lubrication. Talk about thermography inspections, talk about leakage studies, talk about plant studies. We have our experts coming to your place, identifying what went wrong or what could go wrong through a lot of new and advanced machinery that we possess, and also give you a comprehensive report about how we help you become better every day on a productivity and sustainability front. Energy efficiency study is something that we are doing every day because as a nation, we are an energy guzzler, and a major part of our operational cost goes into energy cost. And through our lubricants, we try to reduce the energy costs by bringing more energy efficient products to your stable. And in applications where periodic sampling is not a norm or where it cannot be done, we have engaged with some of the largest IIoT suppliers named Poseidon. So Poseidon is someone who has been operating with a lot of armed forces globally. And they do it because they have a technical capability of giving some of the best sensors globally. And these sensors are available at your doorstep on your machine shop, provided there is a need for one and provided we identified that there is something that we can bring to your stable. Of course, available very much in India, and we can talk more about it as we meet and network through the lunch. I see Yogesh looking into my eyes to wrap it up quickly. So we'll talk more about it. So these are some of the edge of the market offerings that we bring to the local customers from a global slate. And all of this is again targeted towards improving your overall user experience. Something that we have done recently in India and also across some markets across the globe, a phygital initiative, which is a combination of physical and digital initiatives where our apps give you a real-time data of how your machine shop has been performing from a productivity and performance standpoint, as well as we have some mobile services that can reach your respective doorsteps and do a lot of interesting things for you, like oil cleaning, which is filtration, sump cleaning up your CNC VNC sumps, and also tramp oil removal, which is one of the major roadblocks or one of the most corrosive things that can be present at your shop floor. All these capabilities are present with us and in a mobile fashion. You don't need to engage your own teams or you don't need to engage some local vendors. We can bring it to your doorstep and give you documented and validated results that again help you improve your productivity and also extend the life of lubricants as well as life of your machines. Again, as I said, you can always check back more on this, and we will also try to contact each and every one of you as we close this session or as we move ahead. These are something that is first of its kind in India. Many of the competition doesn't have it in the form that we have. Quick summation of what I've just been all bragging about or talking about. Mobile represents a lubrication solution. Moving beyond products, talking about services and also the expertise that we have. Trust me, we have some subject matter experts from various industries that we have brought to a stable, and this knowledge repository remains with us and is our differentiating factor. Coming to what interests all of us, the first question that I have for the audience basis the small presentation that I just did. Can anyone just help me identify how many base oil refineries that we have? Okay, maybe I'll give the organizers the last chance. Someone else from the... Sir, please. Someone else, maybe. Very close though. Perfect. So, my reindeers, please help with a gift for our very esteemed guest who has identified it very right. We have 6. We have more than 8 actually globally through our JVs and all those things, but owned ones are 6. The nearest one to us is Singapore, Jurong Island. It's the gentleman right at this table. Yeah. Thank you so much. A huge round of applause. Thank you, sir, for your attention. I appreciate that. The next question I have for the audience is, I just mentioned something about it. Can someone say what are the services that we offer via the mobile van that I just showcased? I have a hand. Okay, I need some hand raises because that's going to be difficult. I don't have so many gifts. I'm a poor Santa Claus. Okay, I think I saw the hand first, so I'll give it to sir. Maybe sir, you can just, I think, sir, sorry. I think the sir in the green jacket, I think he raised his hand first. Thank you so much. Again, guys, a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for paying attention. Much appreciate. I wish I could have more for each one of you, but justice prevails. I would love to be at your place, sir. Last and the final one. I just mentioned about this as well, how we are reinforcing our product FABs locally, and we have done something with CMTI, a very known name in the industry. Vectra 2, our global and champion product. Can someone say where is it used for? Okay, I have sir who's raised his hand. Okay, I'll pass it on. Unfortunately not. Yes, sir, please. Perfect. So thank you so much, sir. That's all I have for me. And thank you so much for your attention. I love this interaction. Look forward to more. Oh yeah, it's already there.
Thank you. We want you to stay for a couple of minutes. Now I would like to invite Mr. Sachin Gambhire to honor our esteemed speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our speaker and Mr. Sachin Gambhire from TRUMPF India. Thank you, Sachin ji. Thank you, Suvesh. Thank you.